Hello folks, I'm over on the What Car magazine today and I'm looking at what they say are the top 10 new car discounts available in March. This is obviously only from the people that are tied in with What Car, but I'm sure the deals are going to be similar across the different platforms. Obviously you've got things like CarWow and a few other platforms for buying new cars. So the discounts may vary, but hopefully this gives you a good idea of where to start looking. Right, let's get straight onto it. Please give this video a thumbs up, by the way, and please leave a comment. So we're kicking things off at number 10 with the BMW X3. This one's the xDrive 30EX line. List price on it's 56 grand. They're saying you can save 5.4%, which is just over £3,000 on that. 3 grand doesn't excite me massively on a 56 grand car, if I'm being honest. But there we go. What they say about the X3, they say sharp handling, class leading infotainment, strong engines. I agree with all of that. Slightly firm riding M Sport trim. Yes, definitely. Popular 2 litre D engine sounds relatively gruff. It does. And they're saying the PCP finance is comparatively expensive on that. Number 9's the Arteon shooting brake. Now this is a brilliant car and real unsung hero because it really is a fantastic car all round. Loads of space, lovely thing to drive in my opinion, and fairly well specced. And the best thing about it, I think, is it's the slightly older VW interior, which is massively better than the current VW interior, again, in my humble opinion. This is the 2 litre TSI 190 Elegance. That 2 litre petrol engine is an absolute gem. 44,270 is the list price. The target price they're saying is 41,705, which is a saving of 2.5 grand or 5.8%. They say about it, generally comfortable ride, well equipped, strong engine range. Sleeker looks don't translate into a sharper drive. Premium rivals are smarter inside and relatively steep depreciation. All these cars, folks, you know what I'm going to say, look at leasing them instead. Let the lease company take that initial hit of depreciation and maybe pick one of these up on the used market once they've done all that depreciation. Number 8's the Kia Sportage, the 1.6T GDI 157.3 being the trim level in Kia. They've kept it really simple. 1 base spec, 4 top spec. Saving them 1,900 quid on this one. Should be nearly 33 grand and instead is just under 31 grand. Strengths are lower spec models, a great value, smart interior, generous rear legroom and boot space. Weaknesses, hybrid petrol engine sounds strained. I wouldn't agree with that. Rear headroom compromised with panoramic roof. No clever rear seat functions. Brilliant car, the Kia Sportage. Literally one of the best in its class. Number 7's the MGZS. Saving of 2 grand on this one, which is 6.2%. This is the SE line. Should be 33 grand. It's actually 31. More practical than similarly priced electric cars. Long range version has impressive range. Cheaper than rival electric SUVs. Weaknesses, mediocre to drive, not the quietest cruiser, and many electric cars can charge up quicker. Now I've already said about leasing, but especially on electric cars and especially on one like this is going to depreciate a lot, I would imagine. There are good examples of these on the used market for a reasonable price. As a new buy, if you actually went and put your cash down on one of these, I just wouldn't. I seriously wouldn't. I would lease that or I'd buy a used one. Number 6 is the Mazda CX60. I hope to do a review of one of those later this week. 8.4 seconds to 62 on that, 56 mpg, loads of space, 570 litres of boot space. A very practical thing that's still got a little bit of performance. Smart, user-friendly interior, generous equipment, strong and economical diesel engines. Weaknesses are firm, unsettled rides. Some rivals offer more rear legroom and gearbox not as smooth as rivals. List price on that one, 45,310. Target price, 42,269. 6.7% discount, which equates to just over 3 grand. Number 5 is one of my favourite cars, the Audi A6. This one's the 50 TFSI Quattro Sport. List price is £61,000. Target price £56,000. Saving them 4,800 quid or almost 8%. This is more like it, folks. This is a decent saving. 8%. Strengths are plush interior, strong engines, lots of tech. Weaknesses, distracting infotainment system, air suspension only available on range topping Vorsprung, and a BMW 5 Series Touring is even quieter. These are pretty quiet though, I have to say. Number 4 is the Renault Ostro. List price is £34,695 and target price is £31,825, so that's £2,870 or 8.3%. Strong fuel economy, lower company car tax than rivals, and comes with sliding rear seats. Weaknesses are punishing ride in top spec, a bit noisy at speed, and some rivals have more practical boots. Interesting nowadays, isn't it? As the further you go up sort of the trim level in a car, generally the ride quality gets worse because of it. And it's usually just because that sidewall on the tyre goes like that and you end up with very low profile affairs. I digress, folks, for a change, I know. Number 3 is the Peugeot 508. List price of £34,000, target price of £31,000, saving of £3,213. 9% discount that works out to. It's the 1.2 PureTech Allure version that we're looking at. 10 seconds to 62, 50 mpg, 487 litres of boot space, insurance group 25. Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again, but Peugeot are producing some very good looking cars at the moment. Something I never would have expected to have said a few years ago, I have to say. Lovely looking thing. 9.5% discount is not too bad, but do remember that Peugeots don't tend to hold their value especially well. The same could be said of Citroën. We've got the C4 here. You can get a 9.9% discount on a new one of these. 10% discount on a brand new car. It's not bad, is it? This is the 1.2 PureTech 130 Plus. List price of £23,600. Target price of £21,253. 380 litre boot, 54 mpg, 8.9 seconds to 62. That is a reasonable amount of car there, folks, for 21 grand. Number 1, the biggest new car discount. It's a bloody good car, this. It's the 𝙰𝙁𝙁𝙁𝙁𝙁. This is the 1.5 Evo SE. List price £31,310. Target price £26,485, which is a saving of almost 5 grand. And an astonishing 15.4%. Spacious interior, surprisingly fun to drive, keen pricing, well equipped. Weaknesses are firm ride, especially with big alloys. Yeah, I don't think the ride's that firm on the SE, I have to say, which is the one they're looking at here. But I guess if you had it riding on massive alloys with not much tyre wall, then that might be different. Some rivals offer lower emissions and no clever rear seating tricks. I don't know how many people are too bothered about the rear seating tricks. I certainly wouldn't be. 510 litres of boot space, 45.6 mpg, 9 seconds to 62. 1.5 TSI Evo SE 𝙰𝙁𝙁𝙁 is your winner there. Obviously, you can go to the What Car website if you're looking to buy a new car and go through the discounts there. You can also just go onto Auto Trader and just filter down to new cars only. Carwell, loads of different services around. I don't have a nice affiliate link for you to go and click, but you can buy me a coffee if you want to show me some love. There's a link to that in the video description and pinned as a top comment. And there's also a link to all my different social media channels, so go and click on that and follow me somewhere else, please. Thanks ever so much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please leave a comment and please share it as far and wide as you can. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you like this. If you like new car reviews, if you like car leasing deals, if you like car news, if you like fat men with alopecia in glasses. It's all here for you, folks. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.